a news dump on Rell Seas, guys. There's actually a lot of information, and I've seen this information before I started recording. Some of it, not all of it, so I'm going to be reading this together with you guys. But I also know some information which got me to even record this video to begin with. That got me excited, but there's some things I noticed about the community that I want to talk about. And so before we get into the video, guys, make sure you go ahead and like up this video if y'all want to see more content on Rell Seas, and y'all do. Make sure you go like up this video, go subscribe, join my Discord. Once again, for those of you who are new to the channel, if y'all want to join my crew, then you got to join my Discord. I will have invites close to Rell Seas release, but you got to join my crew, and you have to have at least the active or real members role. Otherwise, there's no chance for you to get in. But I have multiple videos on how to do that. Y'all can just go subscribe to my second channel and check that video out. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So today, Rell Bad, as you can see, if you're in the Rell Seas Discord, you can see that Rell Sin, my bad, has made a little post here, and it's a lot. There's a lot to go over, so let's read this real quick. So Rell Sin says, "We want everything recorded inside movie 3 to be in a finalized state. When we hop in game, gameplay is a very important role, or don't like faking or cutting our parts due to bugs. Everything must be done under our recording, and if it can't be, it is unfinished and prepared properly." Okay, so what he's saying over here is, which is one of the reasons why, hypothetically, if I was even allowed to hop in Rell Seas to test or whatever, chances of us actually being able to record is low, because the reason why they have to be the ones to record the movies, all the videos and things of that nature, is because there might be some issues here and there that they don't want to be shown. And so if we record the video, we don't know what to show or not. It's just best in their hands. So that's kind of tough. Bugs and glitches with this much detail into the mechanics is what is making the progress a hassle. But we are pulling through, and we will stay grounded to development and give a date when we can play the game without encountering faulty mistakes, glitches, weird interactions. We are pushing an important testing for testers to finalize mechanics on ships and swimming, then another testing on bosses R6 simulated characters such as civilians and Marines. So he's pretty much going through kind of the whole testing process and what's kind of making things a hassle. What are they doing? This is a pretty good update so far. This will also finalize how simulated characters interact with the environment and players, so we can also knock out finalizing the wanted system inspired of GTA. Selected YouTubers will be allowed in these testing sessions as well. This is why I'm pretty much making this video, because they said that a selected YouTubers will be allowed in the testing sessions. At first, I was hoping, you know, maybe I would be able to play. I didn't know about this announcement until I got a whole bunch of pings from my Discord server and their Discord server, and I went to go check. And as I could expect, my Discord server was pretty positive about it, but I went to the Rell Seas Discord server in the sub chat, and this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Y'all are a bunch of haters. Now, for those of you who have the sub chat, y'all probably already seen it, but there's a whole bunch of you guys in the sub chat who are talking about or complaining about content creators being able to test. For some reason, y'all care. Y'all are weird. The simple fact that y'all are going in the chat and talking about, oh, we don't want content creators to test before us. Oh, content creators are gonna test before us. Dang. The fact that y'all are just simply so worried about content creators being able to test first is just weird. Before I was even a content creator, I wasn't doing that. What's wrong with y'all? It reminds me about the OG GPO days. If y'all know, the OG GPO days, there were a content creator chat, and as y'all know, we were actually able to test updates before a lot of the other creators, because we actually had testers. And so the other creators within the creator chat who didn't have tester were mad at me and whatever content creator had tester, because they didn't want us to be able to upload before them. They didn't want us to get content out and be able to stream and do all that before them. So they went to the staff and they complained and added them, did whatever they could to make sure that we weren't able to do that. It reminds me, y'all giving me that impression. That's weird. When I was a smaller creator who had 3,000, 5,000, even 6,000 subscribers, I never complained. Matter of fact, I would look at the bigger creators and just simply say, oh, one day I'm gonna get there. Let me work and grind myself. Instead, they try to take down other creators, but that's beyond the point. Not all of y'all are doing that. Not all of y'all are weird. For those of you who are normal, I know some of y'all are normal. This doesn't apply to you. In any case, enough of that yap. We haven't decided if we will allow them to showcase, record content maybe after all the bugs are fixed and systems are finalized, which makes more sense based off what they said earlier in this little message. They want to record the stuff themselves because of all the bugs and things of that nature. So I don't think that us recording, or content creators, whoever is allowed to hop in the testing session, recording, I just don't think the chances of that happening is super high, but that would be pretty good. Wait, Here's another thing. That boy YESSUUHH was able to post a whole video on Rell Seas, and we weren't allowed to. I didn't care. Matter of fact, I was happy for YESSUUHH. Good for him. I don't know. Y'all are just, y'all are kind of weird. Not even just y'all, some of the other content creators. Y'all know who y'all are. Anyways, today we will be finalizing and wrapping up swimming ship mechanics. Ooh, that's today? Then we will be pushing a test for the testers. Also, we are grateful for the rework we were able to do. I am as well, because the game is noticeably better. The quality of the game has improved, not just with from clothing, but the entire map itself, which is once again noticeable. And so we see two images over here. You can see this is the old version. Looks good in my opinion, to be honest. This looks fine. But then we go down, scroll down, and it says the after. Do I have to say anything? Does anything need to be said? The difference in this is very noticeable. While keeping the game mobile, Xbox on peak performance using numerous optimization practices. So those of you who don't know, this game will be on mobile and Xbox. It'll be on all platforms. I should repeat that because some of y'all don't watch all the video, may not know. And you might comment down below, will Rell Seas be on PC, phone, mobile, Xbox? We don't know. Well, now you do. Or hopefully, if you watch this whole video, you should know. And we see another video. It's pretty dark, but you can see the ship size. Oh my gosh, there's no way that's a ship that we could use, right? That's gotta be the Bratier, which obviously it's not, but that's just kind of crazy. Day-night cycle is synced across servers using real time. Every 2 hours is a day-night cycle. Ooh, that's really good. Race like Mink can only mode up when looking at the moon. Wow, wait, hold on, that's actually really good. First of all, I personally don't really like nighttime in games. It's just annoying. So the fact that it's 2 hours means we got 2 hours of day and 2 hours of nighttime, which is actually super nice. That means nighttime is gonna last even longer, but I still like that the fact that we also get daytime even longer. 2 hours is actually gonna be super different. We've never gotten that on a Roblox game as far as I'm concerned. Can't wait to see how that ends up going. Taking thumbnails might be a bit of a pain within those 2 hours, but hey, we keep it pushing. And then Minx being able to power up only during the nighttime, so that's like 2 hours. That's fire, bro. That's fire. And then over here he doubles down and he says selected YouTubers as in YESSUUHH, that's our friend since 2012. Before he was a YouTuber, probably would be the only like 1 to 2 of them. He might have been here since 2011 actually. So yeah, here we have it. Not every content creator will be able to test. So far, based off of what they say, hopefully they change that. The second YouTuber will be them. Right. Anyways, that's all the information. Let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below. This is some pretty good stuff. The fact that we're heading closer into testing is actually about to happen. It means that progress is being made and we're moving forward with the game. Release is coming closer. And so that's something we should all be happy about. Another thing I'm kind of confused about is the fact that y'all don't want content creators to be able to record or hop in game before you specifically, because don't y'all want to see content? I don't know. That's a little weird. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out.